Hello, Pisces. It's umomgtarot, and this is your someone secretly doesn't want you to know this tarot card reading. Pisces, let's have a look at the energy this person's giving off so we know who we're talking about, and then we'll get into the tarot spread and figure out what they don't want you to know. Alright, let's get to your first card. Sagittarius. The energy imbues power, superior confidence, and enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. Sagittarius energy, that exploration energy, that free loving, fine, I'll say it, them thighs, they got them thick thighs and the baby face. Sagittarius people, okay? And I always find that, you know, Sagittarius is your adopt an introvert friend for Pisces. So we're dealing with that Sagittarius freedom, adventurous energy. Then we've got Libra. And the energy is diplomatic and gracious. It seeks harmony and balance in relationships. So this person is really dealing with your dynamic between the two of you, your friendship. Let's talk about our friendship. Let's talk about our relationship. Let's talk about the connections that we have and finding some sort of, like, making you happy, making me happy. Let's talk about it. Is there friction between you and a Libra and a Sagittarius? Because y'all are about to touch on their friendship as a whole, you know. And then we have Pisces energy, and the energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens, resolve. So that means some people are coming up in here trying to be all tough and stern with Pisces, but then when they see the Pisces, they're like, oh, I just melt to pieces. Because, you know, they care about the relationship, and they know that that's not how you approach a Pisces. That's not how you act. That's not how a Pisces would like someone to act. Okay? So, let's get into it. The Sagittarius relationship, Pisces, boom, they're giving you some of those traits that maybe you are dealing with yourself. It's either that or they're trying to throw it back at you. Like, if you're super sensitive, they're going to give you a super sensitive moment. If you're pouty, they're going to give you a pouty moment. They're banking your personal inadequacies so that they can do it and be like, well, remember the time you did this? Okay, so then I'm allowed to be on my worst behavior. Yup. They used to never want to hear us. Okay, anyways, let's do this. Let's get into this spread. So what does this Sagittarius, Libra, Pisces energy not want Pisces to know about? What do they not want Pisces to know? Well, here we go. The Nine of Swords, they have anxiety. Anxiety up the wazoo. And because of the way that this card really is depicted in the traditional tarot, I would say that this is anxiety that carries them to bed, which is coming from overthinking. Yes, it could be self-induced. It doesn't matter. It's there. Nine of Swords, anxiety, laying awake in bed, not being able to catch a break from the thoughts that are just consuming their mind and giving them freak out status. That ain't cool. Now, if they don't want you to know that they're dealing with anxiety, it would be you be fixing to make them some breakfast in the morning. You know, if you knew their silent suffering. And then then we have the Eight of Swords. Let's ease up on the swords, okay? But we've got the Eight of Swords. This person feels very restricted, very trapped, very anxious, very restricted, very trapped. Well, damn. Imagine that jumping out in the beginning of the reading is like, okay, no, this is finally my shot to tell you what my problem is without actually directly telling you. I am stressed. Someone secretly doesn't want you to know this. Maybe they want to put on a good front. I'm sorry, I keep saying the word put on a front. It's because I was listening to that Macy Gray song. I try. It's just a front. Anyways, let's keep going. Then we have the Eight of Cups. This is also more depression energy. Oof. This person is, I hope they're not hiding this, because I don't want this to escalate and get to a point where they're so far gone that they need, you know, padded walls or medication, or, you know. But this is all the mental health cards that are like, ay, chihuahua, ow. And if they're hiding this from you, it's almost like we got to talk about it, because, like, how do you feel? I'm a Pisces. Like, I can help. I can make you feel good. And maybe when you make them feel good, it might be fleeting moments and whatever. Maybe that's even why they're around you. Okay? But they anxious. They hurting. They're stressed. And it's a whole inner world thing. They're at, like, a weird place in life. Then we have the King of... Oh, my God. Yo, daddy, chill. The King of Swords, who isn't even... It's hard to be nice. It's hard to be nice to somebody who's hurling insult at you or having like an attitude, because then it's like, oh wait, my Pisces self makes me want to be like, oh, fine, forget you. King of Swords, this person may be in charge, in command, a fatherly figure. Could be, you know, father of your children, your daddy, could be your boss. They're coming up with some words that make you feel intimidated because they're in charge and they make executive decisions and they're no nonsense, and so they do things for the good of the movement, not because of how they feel. They know what needs to get done, so it gets done, right? Or they recruit somebody else to do it. But I gotta tell you, it's a very jagged approach. It's not a very sentimental approach. It's not one of those leaders that's like, let me help you blossom. It's like, do this, do that, and do that. And do it well. And that's the end of that. Oh, I'll say thank you in payment when I pay you. You know, they're not like the gushy, ooey gooey gushy kind now. This could also leave a person who struggles with these types of issues because they're usually very disconnected, detached, and cold. So there's no cups. Well, there's cups, but ain't no good cups. It's no cups that go, okay, my feelings matter, my emotions, my mental health, that's being it's being taken care of, it's being acknowledged. It's just straight up jagged swords where this person's just thinking these thoughts that are not, they're not like, you need water. You need to care. I feel like that's usually where Pisces come in. It's like, you didn't even know to care. You're just mad. You're just salty. You're just upset. Or you're overthinking something that'll just drive you insane. Like, that's where the Pisces come in. And the Pisces are like, oh, just don't mind me. I'm just cleaning the wax that fell on my thing. But Pisces add that softness and that sensitivity. Oh, that flicked in my eye. That flicked in my eye. I should really shut down the whole reading because it flicked. But this is just disrespectful what I'm doing. The King of Swords is very abrasive. He's very no-nonsense, executive decisions, but this could also be the archetype of the person. Is why I mentioned all the, you know, father, boss. And guess what? You could be dealing with any air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But this, if they're hiding this could even mean that they're hiding some, like, stuff they're not proud of that they did. Like, thinking that they... Like, you know, like, let me fire this guy. He has a whole family. I'm not going to tell you that. But I have a conscience. Let me just... It feels more like an inner battle of where they just have anxiety of repeating thoughts and depression, wanting to disconnect from the world, just shut everything off and go be by their lonesome. Give more independent energy, but also just the energy that people recognize this person to be. 9 of Coins, self-sufficient, successful, prosperous, abundant. They expect that. In conclusion, they expect that. In conclusion, the King of Swords, who is the leader that's kind of scary because he'll strike you, but the leader who will get things done because he'll strike you, has the nine of Coins represents that independence or recognition of the independence of you. You are practical. Pentacles. You are a hard worker. You're reliable. And then you have the rewards for it or the recognition for it so that you can have a leisurely and upscale life. Or, you know, you have a good way of being. You're recognized for it. You're rewarded for it. And people see you in that way. So to see you in that way coming off this side of the reading after we know what's on the inside, it feels like this person is struggling and they're putting on a good front. Hell. But, and you might notice, because the only face we got here is the King, is that I'm not saying they put on a smile every day. I'm saying that they take care of it because it needs to get done. And you're like, oh, okay. I guess they just like it like that. I guess they like life like that. When in reality, they do it because there is pressure. People see them as a person that doesn't have anxiety or have to deal with those little intricate details of the human mind. And they see them as, oh, they're not an emotional person, so they don't get emotional, so they don't get sad, they don't get, you know. But this is a malfunction if I ever seen it. So, because this person might not even be that bad, you know. We're talking about relationships here. We have Libra here. We could be dealing with somebody who's typically very charming, typically very balanced and caring about their partners or caring about their friends or caring about their relationships. And it's just kind of fallen by the wayside because they just have anxiety, because they want to be alone. They want to disconnect. They want to, you know, and or they might have an imbalance of, now I do more work than I do interacting or engaging with family, or I sleep a lot more. But this person that feels like they're kind of struggling, and it's a personal journey of struggling that they're not letting you in on. It's affecting relationships. It may be affecting your relationship with them. So, I mean, what would I say? I'd say I do the check-in. I do the casual check-in with this person. I'd be like, you good? You good, fam? I don't want you to have to tell me what to do to infuse fun and love and laughter into your life. Let me just infuse it on my... I know what you want, what would make you happy. When somebody's anxious and depressed and can't even get past it in their sleep, they dream about it, then it's like they don't even have access to thoughts and the things that make them happy or make them laugh. But you do, because you knew them before they got all anxious. So that's where you come in with the, oh yeah, let me go buy some like, let me go buy some like car accessories because they love their car. Let me go just get a sticker, and they'll be like, yeah, that's the old me. Thanks for reminding me of the old me. And then they get all teary-eyed and whatever and have their breakdown and then have a breakthrough. Yeah. But anyways, there it is. Hug your person. Hug your person. Let them just ask, what's up? Well-being check. How you doing? You want to go do something? You want to go skating? Do something, you know? All right, so there it is. That is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share the video. And yeah. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.